Hey guys, glad to have you back here again for our next episode for our Slaanesh game that we have going on. So we see we have lots and lots of casts of different things, Forces of Darkness, Infernal Tempest, a lot of blood stuff going on, made a bunch of wolves for some reason. Hopefully they'll be good patrollers, finding a decent number of slaves, and then we see our battles here against Nuln, that is where we left off last time. Looks like we're raiding with some wolves as well, and it's actually doing pretty well. But yeah, taking two profits there, even killing a holy three. Now, where was that one located at? I wonder if that holy three was heading here. Maybe. So he does already have that one though. It seems. Maybe that holy three was heading somewhere over here. Not sure. So, Amethyst Wizard took one of our 1 PD provinces. Of course, we have our very, very large demon army that we have moving about. That is moving to take that throne. 30 demon knights, 93 demonettes. That's nothing to play around with. 47 storm demons. Wolves took some more provinces. Wrath of God, of course, is doing some work. Yep. Okay. I also see Gift of Health going up by the orcs. Very nice to see. We have lots of mages holding gems just in case if we are going to be getting gem baited. We want a bunch of extras laying around and hidden troops. And we are storming this turn since it's already been broken. We are moving some, it seems to be storm demons and marauders up to take 97 and 104 here. So we'll take both of those. I don't think the orcs or dwarves really want anything to do with it because they're fighting the other dwarves over here. But we will swing around and start taking these forts here, being 82 and 93. We do need to get something ready for 46, possibly moving this army down to take this next throne here after we get rid of this army. Looks like we are preaching a whole lot with all of our extra blood 1 since we are prepared. I think we can cast all of our spells, mostly not having to do a Sabbath. We have 1 communion slave. Now that's not a Sabbath. Looks like some nature stuff we have a communion for. But everyone else is able to cast their own spells without needing communion. Of course, that's the best thing that we can do. We do have mass flight set up. Will of Fates. Bloodlust, Blood Rush. Anything else? Looks like another cast of Bloodlust. Mass Flight. I don't see any Fog Warriors. Darkness. Earthquake. Heat from Hell. Fire Fiend. That has casting time 200. Mass Flight has 175. So Mass Flight would go off before Earthquake goes off, so none of our troops would be bothered by it. Warriors of Niflheim. Now that's going to give +5 fire resistance. We have Thunder Fiend, Arrow Fiend, Relieve, Heat from Hell, Fire Fiend. Okay. Too bad we don't have a Fog caster here. We probably could have put a winged helmet on this fellow, and that would be Air 4. Would that one have required a communion? Let me see. It's an alteration. Yeah, I would have still required a communion to get up to 5. We'll have that probably prepared for the next battle. We will be hitting Alteration 9 in 2 turns for Army of Lead, Army of Gold. That's going to be very, very sweet for us to have for sure. Let's see, what else? We already looked through the battles here. Anything particular going back to our main place here? Forces of Darkness being cast, Infernal Tempest. Building a citadel, turning the capital into a citadel is going to be very nice. Being able to make more of those high-powered mages, we were able to get the sappers, so that's very sweet to see. Blood hunting doing just fine. It would be nice to set up some more provinces, of course, where we have all these wolves here now. We are blood hunting here as well. I'm going to move over to try to take 60. Are we attacking anywhere else? We are going to be attacking 58 and taking that, maybe preventing some troops from coming over. So that would be very nice. Since he was not able to claim this throne in time, thankfully, I guess either he was prevented in some sort of way or he planned poorly, I'm not sure. We will be able to storm this, preventing him from having enough thrones to win now. So keeping him off of that is going to be very, very nice. Of course, unfortunate for him, but beneficial for us. And we'll see what we can take the rest out of this war here. I don't want to stay in it for extremely too long, but if we can take this throne, some of this land, don't know how much these two here will be able to benefit from taking land down here. So we will see for sure. So that was turn 55. Let's go check out turn 56. 56, there we go. I have some armies that are in a different game that are getting close to some of these, like they're very very bloody, very blood oriented armies. It's been pretty fun. We found another site, frozen deeps down in the water area. A good number of blood slaves being found. Of course, here are all of our raids. That's a big one. Hold on, we gotta watch that battle. Took another province. Took another province. He raided one from us. He raided another one from us. We took a province. That was us storming that throne. We'll watch the battle for that. Let's see. So he looks like he broke siege and attacked us on top of the throne. So let's go ahead and watch this. Of course, it's going to be a very, very large battle. Of course, we are looking to punish him for what he did for breaking our net. So we see our demon army over here. We have all of our blood mages, our marauders, our demon knights, demonettes, chosen, storm warriors. All of our high level summons here. We have all these other guys, the great swords, the bows. There's a lot of amethyst wizards here. This is a lot. Crossbows, anything else in too important here? A light wizard. His prophet is here. He's got some demons in the back, or devils in the back. Archlector. A bright wizard. Another bright lizard lord. Gold wizard. Amethyst wizard lord. Another bright wizard lord. Another gold wizard. Another gold wizard. Another bright wizard lord. Of course, we have to check the prices of these afterwards, but this is he's brought a lot of mages to fight. We see them starving and diseased. I wonder if there is a site here, or there's just starving in general. Yeah, all of his guys are starving. So of course that is going to be really hurting his morale here, giving him a -4 to morale. That's going to be pretty rough. Yeah, they only have 5 morale up here. Alright, so let's see what we have going on. So many spells being cast so fast. Lots of them being horde of skeletons. But, of course, we're going through all of our script that we have over here. Life After Death is being cast. We have all these Storm Demon shots that are coming in. They should be able to be doing some nice work. We have the Demon Knights coming in first. Of course, they are our most heavily armored troops that we're going to have at 22 protection up until we can get Army of Gold, Army of Lead. Even then, they're still going to be our strongest ones. Actually, I forgot our Chosen Warriors do have 22 protection as well. But we do want them to go ahead and break their lance charges in, see if they can deal some damage and get these great swords, which are going to be the bulk of their army. Demonettes, of course, they're going to be good. They have indestructible, or invulnerability, and they don't have magic weapons, so that's going to be rather nice. They also have awe. They're also very, very, or have we? I don't think we've cast Bloodlust yet. Yeah, I don't think we've cast Bloodlust yet. Cleaned out most of the archers there. There goes Earthquake. We have Rigor Mortis, Light of the Northern Star put up by Nuln, and then we also have Heat from Hell put up. So between Rigor Mortis and Heat from Hell, these Encumbrance 8 troops, it's going to be a lot of sleeping going on this battlefield, I'll tell you that. We also have Will of Fates giving all of our troops luck. So that is also very sweet. We have Fire Fin and Shock Resist, or Fire Fin and Shock, Lightning Finned up. I think it's called Lightning Fin, I don't remember. There goes Darkness, and we have Massive Flight here, okay? So we're seeing all of our demons starting to fly now. They were running, but now they're flying. Yeah, this is going to be very, very troublesome for the back line of Nuln here for sure. We even have some slaves flying up for some reason. Are they following somebody, or do they just want to fly? They're trying to get the fuck out of here. We have some more Demon Knights up here. Anything else higher? No. Okay, so we're going to be seeing these guys. I think most of them are on attack rear, so they're going to be flying up, and we're going to see them jumping the lines here. It's going to be very, very difficult for Nolan to deal with at this point. So let's press play. Oh, yeah. Dealing with that back there. Looks like we have Howl put up, but that was put up by Nolan. Maybe we did have Fog Warriors cast. Maybe we did have a Fog Warriors cast and I just went past it. More than likely the case there. Because I had no reason not to put it up. I thought it was weird that I wasn't putting it up. Hopefully we don't hurt ourselves too much. Oh goodness, I think we're starting to hurt ourselves with all these Storm Demon shit going on. Not a whole lot left. Nothing being able to run either because we are flying. Fatigue is doing fine. Good to see. Keeper of Secrets. Okay, so we'll look at what happened afterwards here. We found a lot of stuff. Very nice to see. Skull Staff, Iron Jar, Thistle Mace. Okay, cool. Losing 16 Amethyst Wizards at 160 apiece. That's rather difficult. I don't know if these Wizard Lords are summons or if they are heroes. Not sure because they don't have a cost with them. Neither is a gold. None of the Wizard Lords have a cost with them, so that's interesting. Everything's around 180 to 170 and 160, 170. Oh yeah, so this was expensive. Oh, it has Amber Wizards on Nature Earth one, so that's interesting. Noble of the Empire. I assume that's a hero. And we lose 32 Demonettes, a Wolf, 1 Marauder, 4 Forsaken Warriors, 1 Demon Knight, 3 Chaos Warriors, and 1 Chosen. So I think that went fairly well for us overall. And now we have him off of a throne, so he won't be able to do anything about it. So, and I know he won't be able to take it away from us, since he just lost a major army they had. I think that was his strongest one that he had. Not sure how strong the one over here is. I don't particularly remember, but I think they're pretty evenly matched in terms of power, and we just wrecked him. So now we are going to start taking the rest of this from him, take this throne away from him. I haven't seen his god yet, but yeah, he is definitely not in a winning position anymore. We only put 1 PD. Sneaking everything over. We were able to preach enough to get 1 Dominion candle over here. We need to... we have anybody... no, everyone's moving out. So we need to move someone over there to get that claimed. We have our prophet somewhere over here. We need to move him over or get a different Holy 3 over there. This is the Throne of the First Age. Gives everything magic resistance +1 for our blessed troops, so it's not bad. It will help boost up our Dominion over here because it spreads it by 3. Boiling Bog, giving us a few more gems. So these storm demons looking to hold down 93. The army and some other troops here taking 77 from there, spreading out. More than likely taking the vampire cap next just to get some a nice amount of gems from that. Should also have an okayish amount of population. Not sure how much was killed. I don't know how their death scales go with the vampires. Moving some units on top of 46. I'm doubtful we will be able to take it with what we're putting on top, but we should at least be able to bother them by having something on top of it. And we do have a crypt underneath here, giving conjuration bonus of 20, which is interesting. So we'll have to see if we're going to be able to use that. Tree of Life heals units, heals 3 units per turn, so that's pretty sweet. Healing versus just affliction, no, versus disease healing. So disease healing only heals diseases, where healing heals everything. Afflictions, disease, all of it. So it's pretty sweet. I don't think, I mean, this is a rather new army. Of course, most of our human troops do have some afflictions, our demonettes do. But we'll only be there for a turn, but, yeah, we'll only be there for a turn. It's not like we'll get that much value. Oh, here's our fog work. So we did have a communion with a fog warrior caster there. Okay, I must have looked past them. Probably should be doing it with the Air 3 versus the... Where's my other... I know I had not... Yeah, there's my Air 3 right there. So I should probably be doing it with them, but I guess I can cast Arrowfin, Thunderfin without being in the communion, and that'll put less pressure on the communion if those spells aren't being cast on top of it too, because it's going to be an off-pass cast for some of the communion slaves, being the shamans that don't have that air, so we're trying to take as much fatigue off of them as possible. But things are looking pretty swell for the moment. Casting Forces of Darkness, Infernal Tempest again. Have 30 or 28 Fiends here. And then 14 Storm Demons. Of course, the Fiends are just going to be even better in Darkness, so we do plan on putting Darkness up from here on out. So they're going to be pretty powerful. Not saying that Demon Knights aren't, if not better, but we just don't have any Demon Knight casters currently in the capital, so, or anywhere else for that matter. Well, actually, we might be able to get this High Magus up to it, but we'll have to do some boosting on blood, I believe. Other than that, our Illfather is the only real one that can cast Demon Knights at the moment, but we'll work on that. Yeah, we definitely need to. Probably should get another group out. These 3 provinces here need to be blood hunted. These 4 actually. Getting all these 4 blood hunted would be very nice. But we have to work on that. Most of our things did get moved into forts just because of the war going on to help protect it a little bit, but that's not ideal. Alright, so that is turn 56. So let's go check turn 57, the final turn for the episode here. Turn 57. Good number of blood slaves. I mean, it's 90. Well, that's about 100 there. 160. It's more like 170. 90. It's about 200 slaves, so that's pretty good. Of course, we always want more. We were rated there. We were able to take Hydromancer and take out some Shamblers. I forgot to check the water in the last turn. We took a province with no problem. It looks like the Orcs are fighting the Dwarves. Very interesting, and they did a pretty damn good job there taking out that PD. Wonder what they're casting. Curious to see. These Spider Shamans here. Spider Rider Shamans. Ooh. Love those paths they have. Not seeing it. Oh, okay, so there's somebody with some gems. There's another one. Orc Biggins. Orc Warboy Biggins. There's a lot of them that was Horde of Skeleton casters, but they're just okay. Protection 20. They're pretty tough. Pretty tough for sure. Yeah. Susceptible to fire. We do have Firestorm, so that would be very bothersome for them. Oof. Looks like they're hurting themselves a little bit there. They gotta be careful. Well, they got some guys falling asleep. Some very nice sleep spells being cast there by those higher level nature mages, or nature 2s for sure. Very interesting. Took a province from Nuln. Nuln took a province from us. Not a very threatening force. Took another province. We took one from them. Now this is the one that is on the throne. Killed a couple more heretics. We found a scout. Found another scout. Okay. Let's check out what we have going on underwater. So that was taken care of. Found a pearl farm. Frozen deeps. Voice of Tiamat. So that's being cast. We're searching underwater for a lot of stuff. We need to take out. We should be able to take out that one. There's a Hydromancer there, so we do have to be careful. 50 Kululus. That's going to be a tough one to take. We see a big army over here in the Greenskim capital. Not really seeing a whole lot of what's going on over here. See the Greenskins, they have spread out pretty far. In this direction for sure, taking some stuff that the dwarves previously owned, where the Tomb Kings were. I mean, we see the dwarves fighting over here, having their main force over here at 116, fighting the Chaos Dwarves. So 2v1 versus dwarves. We'll see who comes out. Of course, the dwarves are a much larger nation in general. Middenheims do. I don't know how big they are, but we see them from here to here, possibly having this stuff, so not too large. Moving some fiends and storm demons over to 46. Add some demonettes and whatnot. They're going to be moving. And we'll take 58 with what? What are we taking it with? Just some marauders and whatnot. But yeah, if they move to 46, our demons would definitely take care of that. So for some reason I decided to move back to the throne. I'm not sure why. I don't know. I didn't think this was at the point where we... I don't remember. I don't remember why I moved back. There had to have been some sort of reason. Why didn't I move and take either of these? Fuck, I don't remember. Huh. Infernal Tempest, Forces of Darkness again. Not a whole lot to be said there. Moving this fella over here to do some site searching for water. Yeah, I don't remember why I moved back. Huh. Alright, well. Could be I had a lot of items I didn't particularly need on certain guys. So I didn't take them off from the battle after we had it. Skull staffs and whatnot. No idea why I moved back. I'll have to look back at look at the next couple of turns and see what I did. But not a whole lot going on this turn. Just kind of moving over to take 46. So that is really it. Building up the fort there. Casting more, trying to get more demons, of course. We should definitely get this guy some boosters on him. Probably empower him at least once or twice. And he'll be a Demon Knight caster on his own. That'll be very beneficial for us to have. So we're moving to take back 48. Looks like we did find some decent sites over here from taking them from Nuln, so that's pretty sweet. Good couple of gem sites here for sure. This is how our gem income is currently looking. So guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.